Everybody, welcome to another episode of the Practice the Kingdom vlog. Today I want to talk about metamorphosis. So the reason I want to talk about that is because we went to the mall today. And at the mall, I'm walking around, got my Want a Word of Encouragement shirt on, and a lady approaches me in one of the stores. And she's like, hey, what's that shirt all about? I want a word of encouragement. What do you have for me? And when she says that, I'm like, you're in that moment, and this is why I wear the shirt, is because I'm still practicing. And so in the midst of that practicing, one thing I kind of learned about this thing is that I'm in kind of this transition mode from I've got the shirt on, I know that I'm practicing. Is the difference between when you're praying for sick, hurting, want healing, praying for people for healing, is that you're like, yeah, what hurts? Boom, and you pray for it. This is because when you have one word of encouragement, yeah, I can say, hey, Jesus loves you. Wow, you're awesome. You can just say something that's scriptural and true and give that to person. And it's still scriptural and it's still true. And you're encouraging them. But in the midst of going, okay, I want to get a word of encouragement that's specific for that person, there's a moment of pause that takes place. And so I'm standing in front of them, and you kind of take this breath. Okay, yes, I've got a word of encouragement for you, but I've got to kind of think about what it is. And the thinking about it is really like connecting to the Lord. Like you're always connected, but you're connecting to Him for this person. And so, what was neat was I actually had gotten something really quick right at the beginning of when she asked me that. And when she asked me that, I saw, these basically, wings come out of the back of her. And you're like, Brian, that's crazy. I'm like, I know. It's just the way it happens with me right now. And it's fun. I love it. She, sees, on my face, and I'm like, okay, gotta think, gotta process, and her not knowing what was really going on, made her kind of move, hey, just come look at this stuff that we've got over here. So I kind of went over there, and then I said, hey, I've got something for you. And so as the Lord continued to show me something, I was like, hey, these two things that I see for you, I feel like you're about to fly somewhere, and you're gonna fly up, and there's just these new heights that you're gonna be taken to. And I also feel like there's a metamorphosis coming for you, like a big change in your life. And now, if you're like, Brian, anybody could give that word. Anybody could say, hey, I see you're gonna be going to new heights, and there's change taking place in your life. Yeah, it could come to a lot of people. It could be that. But here's what she says to me. She's like, you're not going to believe it, but that identifies with me so much. I'm supposed to be flying out to this particular location to take on a new job and a new role in a higher place. And so you're getting those multiple pieces of what the Lord showed me. And so it's like you're connecting that word of encouragement with the thing that she's going through, and it's like the Lord spoke right to the stuff that's going on in her life. And so it was just cool. It was neat. She was super encouraged. And in her encouragement, I actually got to talk to her a little bit about the process. She was asking me so what is this shirt? And I'm like, hey, this is just a shirt that I wear to go out and practice and to be able to encourage people, to help point people to Jesus, to connect them to Him, because Jesus is the spirit of prophecy, or the prophecy is the spirit of Jesus. They're connected, they're together. Jesus prophecy, Jesus is prophecy, it's all from Him, to Him, it's all for Him. And so I'm talking to her about that. She's getting excited, and we're talking about Jesus, and I'm like, hey, there's nothing special about me. You can do this too. You can walk in this. You can walk in the kingdom. You can practice the kingdom. You can love Jesus and love others. She's like, I spent 5 minutes praying in the car before I came in here because I wanted to encourage people. I wanted to talk to them. I wanted them to know that they were loved. And I wanted to be able to communicate with people. And you're the first customer that came in here today. You're the first person that I got to talk to. And now I know that I can go and I can do this as well for others. And so she's getting super encouraged. We're just in the right place at the right time because the Lord puts it all together. I mean, the people I was with as we were walking, I was like, hey, just tell me any store that you guys want to go in, like, or not me, but just tell us, like, hey, anybody that wants to stop somewhere, we can go in those places. And like the Lord made it all possible for us to meet with her. And also, if we hadn't like been able to spend that time encouraging her, the second part of this story might not have happened. And that's what I'm going to share in the next video. So I'm just super encouraged. I'm super excited. I'm just, Jesus is so awesome. I hope you're encouraged by this. Check out the next video.